What's up, everybody? Welcome to the 12th episode of The Investing Penguin, Covered Calls and Cash Secured Puts. A special shout out to Joe M, CP, and Don R for supporting the channel. And if you are new to my channel, stick around as I reveal the numbers for the month of August. For those of you who don't know me, I am the Penguin, and in this video, I reveal the profits using covered calls and cash secured puts for the month of August. When you see the numbers, keep in mind, I'm a retail investor just like you trying to make money investing. Lots of little trades can add up to big numbers. Option trades today only cost a couple of dollars. Cash flow is king, baby. Dividend payments are like a bonus when using covered calls. Finally, I'm here to show you all the juicy details. So break out the Bible and say your prayers. This video is hot as hell. Okay, relax everyone. It's just blasphemy humor. Nobody is going to hell, but everyone should brush up on their Bible readings and the 10 Commandments because it sure would help things out today. Over $6,100 in profits for the month of August. So the green is covered calls, the blue is cash secured puts, the orange is dividends, and the purple is stock gains. So in the month of August, I sold 13 covered calls generating exactly $3,885 in premium, aka cash flow. It's kind of weird how all these numbers added up to exactly $3,885. Bank of America, Phillips 66, Kinder Morgan, Verizon, Chevron, Conoco Phillips, Walgreens, Micron, AT&T, Raytheon. Lots of littles can add up to big numbers. And look at Conoco Phillips, Walgreens, and Micron. 2 covered call trades in the month of August. Rinse and repeat, baby. So in the month of August, I sold only one cash secured put, generating $508.68 in premium, aka cash flow. So I wanted to explain how I was able to capitalize on this opportunity with Cigna stock. So on August 4th, Cigna stock closed at $231 a share, and then news came out that Cigna was predicting a bigger hit to their earnings due to the COVID pandemic. So the next trading morning, August 5th, Cigna stock dropped as low as $200 a share. So a great time to sell cash secured puts is when a stock takes a hit due to news. And then that's exactly what I did with Cigna. I sold that cash secured put on August 5th and got paid a fat premium of $508.68. In this slide, I show you the details of the Cigna trade. I made a profit of $508.68 for 15 days, which is a 30.9% annualized return. And that is a great return. So on August 5th, I sold 2 cash secured puts for Cigna at the $200 strike price, and I received a premium of $2.55 per share. I paid $1.32 commission, and I received $508.68. My break-even amount was $197.45. which means I had downside protection on the stock all the way down to $197.45. The transaction was for 15 days, and my total return was 1.27%, and on a monthly basis, that's 2.5%, and on an annualized basis, that's 30.94%. So in the month of August, I captured 2 dividend payments generating $1,216 in profits. AT&T and Kinder Morgan both have a nice yield. However, AT&T stock has tanked since May 18th when AT&T announced the Warner Media Discovery deal and their dividend cut. This is one situation where I got caught in the dividend trap, a high dividend yield that AT&T could no longer sustain. So pretty soon I will have to decide what to do with my AT&T stock. AT&T at $25 a share today is a good deal. I bought AT&T at $31.38 a share, and that sucks. So in the month of August, I had one stock called away, Bank of America. I had a covered call on Bank of America, and the stock hit its strike price. So I had bought 1,000 shares of Bank of America at $40.50 a share, and the covered call strike price was $41 a share. So after commissions, I realized a gain of just under $500. One of the nice things about covered calls, it's a great way to lock in profits. My Bank of America trade wasn't a lot in gains, but it's still profit. And there seems to be this investor psychology that people don't want to sell their shares. Whether the stock is plummeting or skyrocketing, some people just refuse to sell. But taking profits is a good thing. Well, that's it. Check out the September numbers in the next video and stick around for 10 more seconds as I have some interesting facts to share with you about singer George Thorogood and the $100,000 bill. Yes, I said the $100,000 bill.
The landlady said, "You got the rent money yet?" I said, "No. Can't find no job. Therefore, I ain't got no money to pay the rent."
Money music. George Thorogood and the Destroyers. One bourbon, one scotch, one beer, which is originally one scotch, one bourbon, one beer, is a blues song written by Rudy Toombs and recorded by Amos Milburn in 1953. And George Thorogood released his popular recording of the song in 1977. So you might be asking, what does a song about bourbon, scotch, and beer have to do with money? Well, it has everything to do with money. First off, Thorogood's version of this song is one of the best songs of all time. Seriously, if this song doesn't move you, then you're brain dead. The song is a story about a guy who can't pay his landlady the rent because he lost his job. He can't find no job and has no money to pay the rent, and the landlady doesn't care, she just wants her money. He slips out the back door and stops in the local bar for one bourbon, one scotch, and one beer. And the funny thing is today, people are not even looking for jobs. And people don't even have to pay their rent. And the landlords can't even evict. And the local bars are sitting empty. This is a topsy-turvy government running our country right now. If you watched the last video and listened to the Laguna bank heist, you'll remember Emil Dinzio specifically recalls Nixon's safe deposit boxes being filled with $500 and $1,000 bills. So I decided to conduct some research on the history of our country's currency, ranging from the $500 bill all the way up to, yes, the $100,000 bill. So the Treasury minted several versions of the $500 bill, featuring a portrait of President William McKinley on the front. The last $500 bill that rolled off the presses was in 1945, and it was formally discontinued 24 years later in 1969. The $500 bill remains legal tender, meaning you can still use it, but most 500 notes in circulation today are in the hands of dealers and collectors. The original $1,000 bill featured Alexander Hamilton on the front, but he is also on the $10 bill. So imagine the scams that can happen. When someone realized that it might be confusing to have Hamilton on both bills, Hamilton was replaced with that of another president, the 22nd and 24th president, Grover Cleveland. Like its smaller cousin, the $500 bill, the $1,000 bill was discontinued in 1969. The $5,000 bill was initially issued to finance the Revolutionary War and was officially printed when the Civil War began. The bill featured a portrait of James Madison. President Richard Nixon ordered that the bills be recalled in 1969 due to the fear of criminals using them for money laundering activities. Wow, isn't that ironic? I mean, talk about calling the kettle black. Fewer than 400 of these notes are believed to exist, and pictured below is a United States 1928 $5,000 bill, Federal Reserve Note J, Bank of Kansas City. Salmon Chase may be the most accomplished politician in our nation's history never to have served as president. He was a governor of and senator from Ohio, served as Secretary of the Treasury under Abraham Lincoln, and became Chief Justice of the Supreme Court. Wow, that's a pretty impressive political career. The largest denomination ever printed for public consumption, the $10,000 bill, never got much use, given that its value outstripped the net worth of the average American. Well, that makes sense. The bill was first printed in 1918 and was discontinued in 1969. Well, here it is, the $100,000 bill. So featuring a portrait of Woodrow Wilson, the $100,000 note was actually a gold certificate that was never circulated or issued for public use. The Bureau of Engraving and Printing created them during the Great Depression in 1934 for conducting official transactions between the Federal Reserve banks. Only 42,000 of the $100,000 bills were ever printed. That's $4.2 billion, which is a small number today considering all the billionaires we have in the world now. The dreaded disclaimer. I am not a financial advisor. This video is for entertainment and educational purposes only. I am only sharing my experiences and opinions. Investing involves risk, so please seek advice and educate yourself.